We're at IBC and there is a storm coming.
LensVid's coverage of IBC 2024 is brought to you by Small Rig, Big Dreams, and Hollyland, made to inspire.
Hi, we're at IBC 2024 and we're at the Aputure booth and we're talking to the one and only Ted.
How's it going? Hey.
It's great seeing you here, and you have a really cool light that you want to show us. Talk to us about the Storm 1200X.
Absolutely. We're really excited about this one here. So Storm, as a lot of you guys know, is basically the second part of Light Storm. And Light Storm is really that point source fixture that we invented 8 years ago. And it's gone on to so many sets, from content creators to the high-end film world. We're so proud of this fixture and the design of having a point source interchangeable mount. Now, Storm is because we've gone beyond the incremental improvements. We've done a total overhaul. We've actually redesigned the LED engine from the ground up. What does that mean? What that really means is that this is featuring our new Blare color engine. Most of the time when you see X like a bicolor light, we know it goes from cool white to warm white and we just blend two LEDs together. That's the best we can do. Blare takes 5 different chips together: blue, lime, amber, indigo, and red. Mixes together. You guys have ever seen that Pink Floyd? You know, white light is made up of all the colors. We don't just take white light from the scratch, we build it using all the 5 different colors here. And what that allows us to create a daylight spectrum that is closer to daylight than anything that LEDs have ever been able to create. So this real quick, we're trying to match either daylight or tungsten. The best way I can show you this demo is we're under a lot of LEDs right now, right? And under standard LEDs, one of the main complaints that we'll get a lot of the time is, why don't LEDs look exactly like daylight? Why don't they look exactly like tungsten? So in this concept here, again, these should normally actually look different under any normal standard time of light. So I'm going to grab this little light here. And this real quick shows the impact of something called either UV or indigo light. And you can see immediately these two look very different. And the reason for that is that one of them is fluorescing, because anything that's washed in detergents will fluoresce, and daylight will cause this. And this is not just detergent, this is also our skin, our nails, our teeth, our eyes. So if, again, I think I mentioned this before, if you're hiring Natalie Portman to be in your film, you want her to look exactly the way that you want her to look, right? So for people out there that are trying to get a perfect daylight match for tungsten or for daylight, this is the Storm 1200X. It also features things like the Pro Lock mount, so we can show that here. For all the people out there that have been using Bones mount modifiers, we now have a modifier that doesn't rattle at all. You put it on. Instead of having that regular rattle that we're used to, this locks in with our actual PL style mount. Full green magenta shift, and in addition to it being a bicolor fixture, it's actually brighter than the daylight model itself.
The 1200 daylight.
Absolutely. So why did that happen? Well, it's been 2 years and our engineers have been working like crazy on it. So we've been able to make this breakthrough. But if we introduced it every single light fixture, the lights wouldn't match anymore. So this is that moment where we have redone the OS from the scratch. It now all matches and the system's moving forward.
And the idea is to bring the technology that you have here in terms of color to, in the future, to other lights.
That's right. So I can't talk too much about it today. So I'll just say what I can say about it. And that is that the 1200X is our first Storm light fixture. There's going to be a small, medium, and large. I'll leave that open to imagination. And in addition to this being tunable white light, there's also going to be a tunable color light. And that is going to be going and using the same Blare technology, but going a little bit further as far as how we do that. So I can't talk too much about that, but people that are looking for tunable color, that is coming as well.
Okay, in terms of availability and pricing for the 1200X?
Yeah, 1200X. So this is available and shipping end of this month. So announcing and available, same time. Second thing we're doing here is the pricing right now is set at approximately $2,900, which is less than the 1200D. So we're really excited about that too. Technology gets better and things should get more affordable.
And you have another interesting thing that you're showing. I'm not sure if this is for the first time, definitely the first time that I'm seeing this. Yeah. So let's jump over to the second part of the interview and see another thing that you're showing here in the booth. So Ted, you have some interesting demo that you have here with a huge softbox. It's not softbox, it is, well, sort of. It's made out of 4 different sections of your Infinibar panels. How do you call it?
Absolutely. So these are our new Infinimats. The mat was a big moment for us at Aputure because our job at Aputure is we want to make, when we first came out with that point source light, they were like, Aputure, we love the point source light. We want to see bars and mats and different styles of lights. And the Infinimats are the last of the different form factors that exist. So now you can light, as we just saw recently, James Friend and Harlan Havman, they actually lit a full film using just Aputure fixtures, every single fixture on set. So the mats, for people out there, they've been around for a while. However, our version of the matte lights are 2 times as bright, infinitely expandable, and they are pixel mappable as well too. So what we're showing real quick is a demo at the top here. I've got 4 8x8 Infinimat's on the roof right now. And what I'm doing is we're actually running video through the actual Infinimat. So you can see the light is changing above us. It should be getting more blue and dark right now. It should get a little blue and orange right now. And then it'll get blue, then orange as I pull it across this actual spectrum here. And what this means is that not only can you draw whatever lighting you want onto your display, or if you're shooting Star Wars, and it's Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? And he's talking to you, you want the hologram reflection to literally be a hologram reflection. You can recreate that here. Or you can play things like videos, clouds in the sky, people walking past windows and things like that. This entire display is really designed to be able to do beyond just matte lighting. It acts almost like a display.
This software is something that you develop, or is something that exists? What is this?
100%. So this is basically from a company called Assimilate. They're fantastic. They're wonderful. And this is basically an example of showing how you can run a video through any pixelated light. So the Infinimats or the Infinibars, or really the other Aputure fixtures too, you can drag them into this and actually control this all via video.
And the Infinilights are all of them, including the ones that we are seeing right now, are already available and selling?
No, so the Infinimat's aren't out yet. Infinibars have been out for a little bit. Okay. So if you want to expand your light in any linear form,
yeah, you
can do that. If you want to expand your light in any matte form, these are shipping before the end of the year.
The end of the year.
Very soon.
And they're coming in various forms. So you have 1x...
We have a 1x2 size is our smallest panel size. There's a 1x2, a 1x4, a 2x2, a 4x4.
Which is, we have 4 of them above us.
There's 4 8x8s above us. Wow. And then we have a 20x20 size as well too, which is that inflatable.
And the 20x20 is not in... Like all of these are...
That is the 20, that is 4 4x4s on one 20x20 inflatable diffusion.
So this will come like as a kit? You can buy the entire thing? Wow.
That's right.
This is amazing.
So this is being used to kit out a lot of virtual production stages already, because virtual production, you have the walls, right? You know what you're shooting against?
Yeah.
But you're still missing the lighting.
Exactly.
And if you're going to light someone off of this, you want
so this will be part of the whole system that lights the wall and the ceiling.
So anyone that's doing virtual production, rejoice. High quality pixel mappable light that is infinitely expandable. So no matter what size stage you make, in the same way that you can make LED volumes that are any size, it's coming very soon.
I think that this will also be fantastic for car lighting.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you have to build these sets which are enormous.
Yeah.
It's very, very difficult to erect them. And with this, you told me, I think that this takes, 5 minutes to inflate?
5 minutes to inflate. So again, you don't need to suddenly build the entire structure. You can actually just pump it up, attach the Infinimat, and bring it into the air.
Do you know the weight of this, or?
The full package, we have the specs available on the website. Yeah. So that'll be there. But it's much, much lighter.
Lighter than anything else of this size.
Frames.
Exactly.
It's an inflatable diffusion.
Yeah.
So,
And it's much more secure, because if this falls on your head, you're probably not going to die. If a metal structure, that's not going to...
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're having a bad day.
Yeah. It's also thinner than ever, right? So you can build it for those big virtual production stages. But also, if you're shooting like an indie car scene or something and you wanted to rig car lights on the roof of the car, guess what? It's thin enough that you can just pack those on there.
Yeah.
No problem.
Very, very cool. Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, Ed. I appreciate it.
And for all of you, don't forget to subscribe to YouTube and to our YouTube channel and to LensVid. See you in the next video.